harvest season's almost to an end. It's officially holidays. Everything's gone. No more fields. We're on our way to a small town library to do a rekey. We've been here before. We rekeyed a couple doors. Turns out they missed the door, so they're having us come back to get this one. Follow me. We'll see what we can get into. Alright, so we're here. They don't have keys. It's a Schlage E keyway. This door don't get used very often. I'm gonna have to pick it. The people that have the keys aren't here. So, stay tuned. Okay, so I got it. I couldn't pick the thing. I'm kicking my ass. So what I did is I took it apart from the back. Each piece at a time. Reached in there. Pushed in the little retaining pin for the castle nut thing, for the retaining nut. And then turned this with a pair of needle nose. So it'll let that little button go. Still got to shim it. But it's out. Follow me to the van. We'll get this done. So look what she gave me walking outside. She gave me the damn key that works on it. After all that. But you know what? I don't have to shim it now. So let's get it apart, put it on the new key. Alright. Just like most of these, you just pop this cap off of here. Easier said than done, of course. We're going in this way. There we go. There we go. Pop it off. Boom, boom, boom. I lost my tool. It's under my seat, I think. It flew around when I was driving. Get that off of there. Alright, look at this. Oh, wait, wrong one. Look at this. I would love to have that 20 minutes ago. Alright. Put this together. Like a champ. Put it back together. Dust cover. That's for John. I put my dust cover back, John. Alright. Dunzo. Put her back in here. I'll show you me putting that lock back together too. I should have recorded me taking it apart. But I'll show you putting it back together. Okay. Alright, so first thing I'm going to state is that not all knobs you can take apart like this to get that cylinder out. Just kind of lucky. This one technically you can't either, but thankfully we were on the back end. It looked like that with the, you know, it's got a little button that retains this from spinning, and I was able to get to it. So you just got to try what you can get to, you know what I mean? So let's slap this thing back together. Put this on here first. There we go. Okay, take that out. This guy slid out of here. I wish I could get more light. There we go. This guy slid out of there. Now this takes our springs and our bolt guy right here. Put that in there like that. Now she moves as she's supposed to. And now we can take this cover right here, put it down like so. And then this guy, this goes in there like that. Phone never stops ringing. And now that, oh, we get it in the hole, right? I might have put that in upside down. Hold on. It honestly don't seem to matter, does it? I guys didn't have it clicked into place all the way. There, that feels better.
Well, that was...
All right.
How'd you learn how to do all this?
Trial and error. So put that right there. And she's good. Then we pen it. Taking a video so we know how to do it later.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Good. High tech, man.
Yep. I'll give you the name to my YouTube channel if you want to watch more. Not even kidding.
Could I become official locksmith?
Yeah.
I need a job in my retirement.
You gotta go play the government's game with their licenses first, but I'm more than happy to hire more apprentices. We can't find any. And the one I got now just had a baby. He's out for 2 weeks.
My thing is...
Yeah.
My thing is...
Let's put this back in. Yep. Just slides in like normal. Yeah. I can't wait for him to come back.
Tell you, I'm just on the library board, but I've been stuck with well, you all know we lost the lady that was our librarian. Died very suddenly and left us with not knowing where anything was.
That's a shame. All right. But you're good here. If you can let me steal that key from you again, I can meet you out at the van and give you the spare keys. All right. Hopefully the sun was working with us there and you can see what I was doing, but you know, kind of cool idea. If I ever have one of those at the shop, I'll open it up and show better of what I did. But time to go back to the shop, or not really shop, next job. Actually got to stop and put that in the GPS now. So bear with me and follow me. We'll be there in a minute. All right, we're at the next one. We got a filing cabinet that the lock won't open. They call it their safe, but it's a filing cabinet with one of these guys. I don't know what the hell to call these types of locks, but you know, we gotta figure out what the hell's going on there and probably replace it. Yep. The whole cylinder's coming. Yep. Alright, so I just put the key in and turned it and pulled it out. We're just going to reach in there and turn that by hand. Broke right off of there. Alright. Broken piece inside of here getting in the way. There we go. Now, bam. Door's open. I pushed it back in. There we go. Now I'll take this off the back. Come all the way out. Let's go get a new one out of the van. All right, so now we got to find one in this bucket of mess to replace this bad boy with. Shouldn't be too hard. Hard part's finding one with a key. We had to get this shit organized. This is out of hand. We'll get her. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. All right, so we don't have the pieces we need. Obviously this is what we got broken right here. I fucked up my nail. This is what we got broken. I have an exact replacement right here. Only problem is someone robbed the pens out of it. So let's see if we can either find a cap or reuse the cap off of this other one, and then we'll make it better. But whatever it is, we're rescheduling to put this back together here in a couple days or so. We're gonna get this either put back together or a new one ordered. I'd like to get a new one ordered, but you know, want to get it done as fast as possible. So all right, so this next call says back door latch loose. I'm going to the, I think it's a business the way the address looks, but back door latch loose. This ought to be a pretty easy one. Oh, we need to call them ahead, so let's pull over and do that. All right, this is what we walk into. It said I think someone tried to break in here, which I believe is true because this is all messed up and they got this untwisted. So I'm gonna take this apart get it all back in order in the right direction. You see how far off it is? Look at that. I think it's someone that's from inside trying to do it. Someone that they know. I'm not telling them that. Let's get this thing going. I'm gonna pop this handle off, undo this, pull it out, and get that tightened in the right spot. Maybe we should on this side. Well, it should be on this side. It's always something. Always something. There we go. Alright, so we're going to sit this right here. Looks like a mouse tried to get in there. Alright, so we got to unscrew that. Put that tool in here when I'm working on that library. Someone was on it with a pair of pliers. It wasn't even that tight. I'll be able to get it by hand by now. There we go. Someone thought they knew what they were doing. Look at that, it's unscrewed all the damn way. That's all they did, is they just unscrewed this thing and didn't do anything. Because when you do that, it rings it this way, which is just eating into this grip more. What do we say? That's about center, eh? That's about center. Look at that, that's better. Alright. I think that's all we're going to be doing. Those in their little spots there. It's a pretty cool place too. Maybe I can get them to show you. Where the hell? There we go. There's little notches on there. Oh jeez. There we go. That's better. Get our tool. The old fancy. Of course the hole's on the damn bottom. Come on. Nice and tight, but not too tight. Be able to put her knob back on, we're good. Yep. Alright, I think it's good to go. On to the next one. Alright, so that was a pretty cool place. I couldn't show you anything. He doesn't want to show it off. It's a private club for like a bunch of friends to come and just drink and watch sports and stuff. It's cool. You walk in there and it's like a small town bar. Got a pool table, couches, TV, you know, bar area for your food and drinks and stuff. But the funny thing is there's no bar to sit at. You just walk up and grab your beers out of the coolers, which is really cool. But it's a private club thing. Like someone's got to sponsor you to get in, and then you get voted in, and then you pay your $20-some a month, and it pays for everything. You know, dollar beers when you're there. You can pass out on the couch if you're too drunk to drive home. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, they didn't want to show it off. You know, it's a private area and whatnot, so I get it. A bunch of old guys. So on to the next job here. It's at a freaking police department, so I don't know how much you guys are going to see of that. But I'll make sure I hit my pen a few times before I go in there. See you on the other side. Hopefully you get to see what I'm working on. Alright, so I got everything out. Just got to rekey some residential stuff. Combination slag lock and just some F-series slag handled and whatnot. But anyways, you ever walk into a police department and it just smelled like weed stronger than anything you've ever smelled in your life? Yeah, it just happened. And of course, I couldn't leave well enough alone, so I had to say something. And he said, it's all the evidence they have in there, I guess. Mind you, this is a legal state. I don't know what for evidence they could have there, but it sure in the hell was in there. Blew my mind. It's a small town, by the way. Small town. It's like 4 guys on the force, so blew my mind, man. All right, cop shop's all done. On our way back to the shop now. All the work orders are done for the night. I gotta pick my kid up from wrestling, so no late work for me today. I'm gonna go back to the shop. John's there. See what kind of weird shit he's into. Follow me.
He said you need...
See, John's saying we can pick this with no problem. Safety deposit box
Because
thing.
Amos said so.
Because Amos said so.
I gotta find the right wrench, though. Because it's got like a... I had one. It was here. There it is.
And the story of my life, bud. There's more over here.
It's got a little cutout at the end of it.
Oh. I have one of those in my van.
Is it? You?
Yeah.
It's because you gotta have
right
it on
here.
that edge.
Right there.
No.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
No. It's gotta go in. It's gotta go in there, and it has a slit. That's why you couldn't pick it. You can't wrench it here. You gotta have it.
No, you ain't wrenching it there at all.
Right. It's gotta have that cut.
All right, stay tuned. Gotta love those Midwest sunsets. Post-harvest season, baby.